Hmm. Well, it says I'm live. I am live. Nobody yet. Got 1, 3, 6. Hey everybody. What's up? Hey there, Jeff. How's the weather in Wisconsin? It's beautiful here today. We got sunshine. It is gorgeous. Yes. Yeah, what am I doing? Well, actually, I just got done. 48 degrees. Yeah, we're pretty close to the same thing. I just got done. Let me flip the camera around here. Hey there, Bill. Hey there, Bob. How's the weather in Scotland? Okay, what did I do? I just got done. Yep, it's all clean now. The corn is out of here now. So we'll probably do a. Hi there, Michael from Maine. We'll probably do a better clean out in here, or a finer sweep later on. But yeah, so that's doing that. Yeah, we got the TG210 out. We actually had that on the other, my cousin's auger over there. 10 p.m. in Ireland, 45. So yeah, I thought I haven't, I'm kind of behind on my videos, so I thought I'd just kind of do like, show you guys, get you guys up to date a little bit on what's going on. I got other videos coming out. Just got kind of behind because we've been dealing with this corn. It hasn't been easy getting that corn out of that bin. It was 30% moisture. And if you watch my videos, that's what it was at. But I just got done running a little bit in the batch dryer over here. And hey there, Chris. How's the weather in southern Michigan? Yeah, I just got done putting a little in here. I don't know how much is in there, not much, but just a little bit to dry down in there. Pretty close to 100 bushels to dry down in there yet, so I just ran it in there. And wow, 50 degrees. That's awesome. We had 50 degrees here. That would really melt some snow. Hey there, Steve from Texas. I'm sure it's nice and toasty warm down there. Yeah. Ready to tap the maple syrup, get some money out of the money trees. Yeah, I think we got a few maple trees around here. I'm sure we could get some sap out of those too, but hi there, Alan. Yeah, other than that, it's a pretty nice day here today. Flip the camera around. Yeah, and we just got done filling that. The bin out there is pretty much almost full, so luckily we had enough room to fit all the corn in there. And it's obviously, yeah, that sap is, it's that time of the year where the sap is flowing up and down the tree. So yeah, we got that thing about full, and the rest of the corn in here we're just gonna take and put it on this gravity box over here and just save it for grinding feed for calves later on. So I just got my cousin's elevator auger down, and a little while ago took that down because we don't need it up there anymore. And this is my cousin's tractor over here too. When we get done with this, we'll use this tractor to take his auger back with. And this is my cousin Bill's. This is his batch dryer here, so we got to take that back over to him when we're done. So yeah, we've been staying busy around here. There hasn't been a dull moment, and just work. And finally, now we got a break in the weather. So it was like cloudy and foggy up till, was it Friday? Well, actually, pretty much Saturday it finally started clearing off. So, but yeah, other than that, it's just been fog and clouds and fog and clouds, and it's just so nice to see the sun finally. But so now we got one less job we have to worry about in the spring. Yeah, I still miss Sylvester yet. I always think about when I'm riding around in loader tractors. I'm not sure where Sylvester was in here riding around. Yep. Yeah. I wouldn't want to have to do that with the corn again. I just hope that this year the corn is going to do better as far as being dry. Most of our combine or the picking corn this year is going to be all 88-day corn. So I know you take a little bit of a yield loss on the lower maturity corn, but I guess you got to look at, you know, drying it down too. And I know you gotta find that fine balance. I mean, probably 95-day corn isn't so bad, but there were some guys this year that planted 95-day corn and it still was wet. It was just, we just did not have a lot of heat units last summer. We were so short in heat units. It was just a bad year. Oh yeah, Sylvester, yeah, he was a character. So, I gotta get this tractor started up here, and I gotta get this batch dryer thing running. So I'm gonna set you guys down here for a second. Might get a little bit noisy, but I gotta get this tractor running and get this batch thing going here. So, whoops! I forgot to turn the fuel on. So, yeah, I'll flip you guys around here. I gotta start this thing up here, get it drying. There. Get the burner going. Oh, that burner doesn't want to stand. Oh, Steve's doing pretty good. Oh, I don't know why. The darn thing came off in there. The Plenium sensor thing came off in there again, so I can't run the burner, so I'll have to fix that here, but I'll do that in a little bit. There's a little deal in there. A little deal in this thing here. Let me flip this around. I'm not for sure how this. Okay, this is the vapor. It's the vapor solenoid here, and if that sensor, this is what feeds that. And if that sensor isn't up there, it doesn't tell this thing to open up, and the gas won't stay on. So, yeah, it's not a big deal. I'll have to come back and do it, but I got to get that thing fixed up there. Right, it's broke off, and there's a hose clamp holding it in place, and it just stayed on all day yesterday, and must have came off again, vibrated off. So, but yeah, so I'll get that in a little bit here, but I'm gonna go get some other tractors warming up. We got to do the feeding here yet, and we've been kind of running behind schedule around here lately. because of that. And you gotta sit there and baby that thing. You gotta watch that thing closely so the burner don't shut off. And so yeah, let me flip it around. And combine's still sitting in there yet. We gotta actually get that cleaned out. Haven't done anything to that yet. Just haven't had time. Winter will come early. And corn planter still on the trailer. 49 in southern Wisconsin. Yeah, my brother Steve, he's out actually cleaning. He was cleaning some manure out with the skid steer. That's kind of what he's doing, cleaning up a little bit of manure right now. So I think they're finally thawing enough to get some of that manure cleaned up and stuff. But yeah. And anybody's wondering too, I have not gotten time to get my this tractor done yet with the front wheel bearing. Who's gonna win this Super Bowl? Kansas City Chiefs. But I gotta get that taken care of yet, so I'm still kind of debating how much money I want to spend on that. The main thing I want to do is at least get the tractor operational and do that. That's the main thing I'd really like to do, because you can't do anything with the tractor that doesn't have there's no wheels, or it has no wheel in the front. It's just kind of a useless tractor. But yeah, so end of the work around here, it seems like. Oh yeah.
Hey there, good afternoon. You're all going to
Yeah. Yeah, it is a nice day. It is a nice day. And everybody's been wondering too about the snowblower. The snowblower has been working great. It is Sunday. This power shaft here has made a huge difference. They redesigned it. It's different. So that's really made a big difference on the snowblower. I don't think we've even shared a pin on it. So, well, you been watching the game? No, I don't have satellite TV, but I know you can get some stuff online that you can watch it on and see it on there, but usually you have to pay for it, I think. So I don't know. I guess the main thing, the most important thing to me is who wins the game at the end. But I'm hoping the Kansas City Chiefs do, because I don't think they've been to the Super Bowl for a little while. So yeah. Excuse me there. Get the 4020 fired up here. Yep. So yeah. Whoop. Yep, it is a beautiful day. And the good news is the groundhog said we got spring is right around the corner, so we're thinking about it. I really do want to get a TMR someday, but yeah, this feeder wagon, it gets the job done, but it's not as nice as a vertical TMR. But still got to get that other thing in there yet. It's free there on PC. Would it be easier? Yes and no. We'd have to make some other changes. Hey there, 4020 John Deere. But I guess this one, it gets us by for now. Ready to hit big storm? Oh, a big storm coming. Oh yeah. Get you guys around. I cannot complain about the weather today though. It's not as nice as the weather in Miami or Hawaii or whatever, but when you've had fog and other stuff, it's just... Oh yeah, the corn's gonna be okay. Yeah, old iron. Yeah, we're gonna try some different inoculant for our soybeans this year. We're gonna get it. I can't remember the stuff that we're gonna get again. We're gonna try something different for inoculant this year and see if we have a little better results. I don't know if everybody else inoculates their soybeans or not, but we got a neighbor who says he doesn't inoculate his soybeans. They used to, and they quit doing it. Halftime was a tribute to Satan. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, I hope this year is gonna be better. Yeah, I hope the grain prices, everything comes up. Even the organic grain prices could be a little, well, the corn prices could be better. But the soybean prices are pretty good. They're holding pretty steady, but the corn prices, they could be up a little higher than what they are. They're not bad, but they could be better. But and we're still hoping for the milk price to make some improvements yet for us, but it's not terrible, but it could be a lot better. But we're just still hanging in there. The NFL is a crop for us. Yeah, I didn't really care for that whole thing last year when those guys were kneeling, but during the national anthem. Yeah, the conventional price of grain, conventional milk is coming up a little bit. I heard some guys getting $20, some guys maybe with all the premiums and they're getting a little bit more. Yeah, everything just takes time. Eventually, things can only stay low for so long, and then they gotta come up. But the sad thing is they always stay lower than they are longer. Yeah, it depends on if you're buying or selling. The one thing that we found out, like when you're doing your organic grain, if you market it yourself, obviously you don't gotta pay middleman fees. What's usually like our corn, we usually market that ourselves, but like the soybeans, we don't. We primarily don't like to do like the soybeans just because, you got to be careful. There's scam artists out there, and if something goes sour, we usually market our stuff through National Farmers, and they got insurance. Like if something goes sour, at least you're guaranteed you're gonna get your money. Otherwise, that sun. Otherwise, you're not gonna, you might be out a lot of money. And we almost had that happen one year, and we tried marketing the grain and our soybeans on our own, and we nearly got taken on it. Yep, thanks there, Dennis. But so you got to be careful. You got to be really careful. They tried to rip us off by increasing our dockage and saying they raised the percentage of the dockage, and it was just like they said our soybeans were full of cockle burrs and just terrible, and they weren't. you know, I had photographs of it, I had video clips of it, and we had somebody that tried to, another guy that he was trying to help us get our money, and he knew the company, and he threatened them with the grain audit if they didn't pay us the rest of the money that they owed us. And it didn't take long. Within a few days, they cut us another check, and that was that. So but that's what you got to do. I mean, they got to have a record of the grain going in and the grain going out, and so you know, it's pretty hard to lie about that stuff. I mean, there was an organic farmer down in Missouri. Well, he wasn't an organic farmer. He was somehow selling organic grain, I think, and he got in big trouble. And I think it was like, I don't remember how much money it was. I don't know, $3 or $4 million he made extra because he was making the claim that the grain was organic, and it really wasn't. So it was clear profit for him. Long story short, they sentenced the guy to 10 years in prison, and the guy ended up committing suicide and killed himself over the deal. Instead of, he wanted to spend 10 years, and he didn't want to spend 10 years in prison, so he decided death was a better thing than 10 years in prison, which, I don't know. So there's a lot of corruption out there, and you got to be careful with corruption as far as the organic market, because some people like to smudge the paperwork, and it's you know, it can be done. Sometimes the certification agencies are involved in it. There was a deal a couple years ago where there was some organic certification agency in England, I think, and they were marketing organic grain. They were getting some grain from Turkey, and somehow they were fudging the paperwork, and it ended up finding out that the Russian mafia had something to do with it. They were doing it, so you got to be careful. What is it here, Tony? Here it's around 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but yeah, there's a lot of scams. You know, people are always looking for an easy way to make money. You know, somebody stealing grain from the grain elevator, some employee. That's happened before. We had that happen here locally. Somebody tried doing that once. They would have gotten away with it, but they got greedy and they kept doing it. Somebody set up a camera and caught them, and so you got to be careful. I don't know how the guy thought he was going to get away with it, but eventually he got caught, and he ended up spending some time in federal prison for it. Oh, it's 6:05 p.m. I don't know what time it is here. It's like after 3. But, yeah, I better get back. Yeah, this is what, flip you guys around here. Still a lot of snow here, but not as much as last winter. We actually got less snow than last winter so far. So, but other than that, it is a beautiful day. Can't complain. There's some clouds off to the south there, but I think it's going to start clouding up here towards evening, the way it looks. But yeah, but I probably should go get that batch dryer back going here, but I thought I would just show you guys what's going on around here today, and since I've been kind of behind in my videos, I got another one probably going to be coming out in the morning. I'm still in the process of editing it yet, but yes, thanks. Yeah, the groundhog said early spring. Whether that holds any water, I guess it's kind of wishful thinking with what the groundhog says. I mean, I guess either way, there's gonna be 6 more weeks of winter, but it depends on what the 6 more weeks of winter are like, if it's bad or good, and I'm hoping it's going to be a good. I'm so hoping for a better year this year. A little less moisture, more heat, and just a better year. And yeah. So yeah, how long have I been yakking with you guys? 25 minutes. 40% accurate, yeah. I don't know what the Old Farmer's Almanac says for this year, but sometimes I almost trust that more than the weather guys, what they have to say. Oh, the birds, those are just the sparrows. They're always out. Soon the blackbirds will be coming back, and then it'll be the robins, and then the barn swallows, they'll be coming back. Yeah, I'll take the 40% too. Yep. Well guys, I gotta get this backyard going here. So, but I thought I'd just, like I say, give you guys a quick update on what's going on. There's not a whole lot, and well, there's always something going on. But I got, like I said, I got more videos coming out. I got a couple more that I got to get out here yet to you guys. So, starlings just now. Stick us on the fender. Well, I do got you on a stand here. I do actually have you guys on a stand here, so I could set you down. I gotta go up in here and do that. So well, I do got you on a stand. Do that, then you guys can watch me and I get this thing going here quick. What the heck? I don't know. I'm really sorry guys, I'm twirling you around in circles here. I got my camera stand here. Okay. There. I'll set you guys right here so you can watch me go up here. Oh, where is that thing? Oh. Oh boy, that's a tight spot. You can only fit one arm up in there. Very, very tight. There. Now I can dry that corn down. That thing is not, you can see that thing ain't brand new anymore. Not brand new. I'll set you guys here for a second, get the tractor started up. Yeah. how good that works. See how long the burner stays on. Hopefully that Plenium sensor stays on in there. It shouldn't take long to dry that little dab of corn down, but yeah, I don't know if we're gonna, how much corn we're gonna have to sell this year, but whoa, how much? Yeah, that's the last of the corn to dry. All the other corn that we harvested is up on top of the hill. It's in high moisture corn in a bag, so if anybody doesn't know that, that's where it's at. So I don't know. It's kind of one of the things when you have cattle, you don't really want to get too gung-ho about selling a bunch of grain because you never know how the year is going to go. So, you know, we're going to probably wait till closer to the end of summer whether we'll see if we're going to sell. If we're going to sell any, it's probably going to be a 1 truckload of corn. But like I say, you don't want to get too crazy about selling grain because if we run out of corn, then we have to buy some back. Well, then we're going to lose money on it because it costs more money to buy corn than than what you're going to get for what you're going to sell it for. So that's always the way it goes. So like I say, we don't want to get too gung-ho about selling any corn. Hey there, Rick from Syracuse, New York. I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day out. You can't complain about today. Yeah, so yeah, someday maybe towards spring, if it gets nice, I'll get the combine out and get that cleaned out. And we got a lot of projects this year that we want to, a lot of things we want to get done, but just everything takes time to get there, but money and time it takes. Things gotta just always something, but yeah, but it's yeah, and you see that windbreak back there. There's things that need a repair around here, but we don't have any cattle in that lot. That lot right there, they call it the steers lot. We used to fatten steers in there years ago. We just don't fatten steers anymore just because, well, it's just that if we're gonna do it, you know, it's kind of one of the things, if we're gonna do it organically or conventionally, I mean, we'd have to buy the corn and the organic corn. We wouldn't have enough of our own corn to probably do it. Oh yeah, I was gonna start up get a Patreon account, try to get a Patreon account going. I gotta get on there and do that. Well, the Patreon account. I've never done one obviously before, so I don't know how they all work, but that's what some other YouTubers I see they do that. I know like you could do like a membership, but you gotta have so many subscribers on YouTube to do that. I don't know how many you have to do that, if it's 10,000 or 50,000. Yes, people can give money through here too. Super chat. People can give money on here. I've seen that before. But yeah, there's all kinds of different ways. But I need to get on and get that Patreon account because I lost there for a second. My youngest brother was just trying to call me for a second, but I'll call back later. I do like the high moisture corn. I don't know how it's going to be in the summer when it warms up, as far as, you know, if we're going to be able to keep up with it. Supposedly they say we should be able to keep up with it as long as we keep it cleaned up, keep the face, you know, cleaning off the face of it, you know, evenly across the whole face of it. It should be fine. But I like it. The cows really love the high moisture corn and everything. Seem to be doing good on it. Oh yeah, we'll be able to sell the heat damaged corn. There was a lot of corn that was good in there too. It was probably probably about half and half. The corn, half was good, half was bad. So it's all kind of blended together. So I know they'll take it. We might run it through the rotary screen again when we if we sell any. So it's not so bad when you have cattle. We're losing money on it if we clean it. So, you know, it's nice having cattle like that, and we put it through the cows or whatever, and the cows give milk, and that's where we get some of our money from. So no, I have not got the A running yet. That's another thing on my list of to-do things to do someday, is get that back running. We'll find some odd jobs using around here. But yeah. So yeah. But anyways, guys, I gotta get going here. I gotta get that tractor. Should be warmed up enough now. So, and we'll see who wins the Super Bowl tonight. Anybody want to place bets on who's gonna win? I'm gonna place my bets on the Kansas City Chiefs, but I'll probably be wrong. But I think the San Francisco 49ers, they were there, what, 4 years ago. Yes, I'll tell Steve I said hi. Thanks a lot, Chris, for tuning in. You got a great channel. So, yeah. All those corn cribs, yeah, we could sell them. I don't know, one of my cousins says they're interested in them, so I don't know. We were actually just gonna give them away because they're not really worth much. But yeah. So anyways, guys, I gotta get going. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching and tuning in. Thanks for all the comments and everything, and I really appreciate everybody watching my videos and everything. I was always interested to see what you guys have to say, and I guess I know it's been a while since I've done a live stream. I think it was September. I've just never worked out, and I thought, what the heck, today I'm just gonna do a live stream and just give it a try and go from there. And so yeah. So anyways, guys, take care, and I'll catch you later.